Started to finish this. Let's see here. I need to get to my videos to do my live so I can comment and read comments. I want to go ahead and thank everybody who stops in and after the live and comments. Thank you all for the support. Remember, you're all awesome. I did actually do part 2 earlier. But I turned it into a teaser because it's only 3 minutes and 55 seconds long because it was a whole hour and something. And then when it uploaded it as only 3 minutes. I don't know why it deleted the rest of it. It pretty much deleted it before I get started of coloring. So I'm going to explain what I did and then finish it. But I'm going to wait a little bit for people to join. I noticed someone joined now. I appreciate it. Just give me a minute to get the live chat going. Computer's a little slow today. Hello, Drunken One. No problem. Thank you. Alright, let me just type here. For some reason my computer is being a little slow. I saw your comment through my phone, but not through the comment live chat. I have to wait for it to load. I don't know why it's loading so slow. I guess just because it's so cold outside on the lines. Alright, now it's coming through. Okay. Alright, comments are up and going. Now let's see here. What I did earlier, because for some reason it didn't record my whole hour of coloring these, and only it stopped at 3 minutes and 55 seconds, I went ahead and I did the thumb and the gun, and I did, let me actually move this here, this whole other side of Alucard. Hey hon, love you. This is supposed to be white, but what I did was I made it kind of like red and white, like pinkish kind of, but it kind of looked like it's blood stained a little bit, and he tried to wash it out. He's a vampire. So I changed it a little bit. We got the hand fully done, and we've got one of the hellhounds coming out done, and then the gun. And then I went ahead off camera and I colored in where the other eyeballs are going to be, all the red dots. And so yeah, we're going to get started with finishing this side because we only got a little bit here to finish, which will be the eyes and the shading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, let's see here, what size? 0.3, and hopefully I get this right. I want to get one try at each eyeball. Once you put it down, it's on here. Okay, let's go ahead and put in circles. Okay. And then I gotta leave enough space, and my ink is not working correctly here. If it looks a little bit off, don't worry, because when we shade it all in with the black, it'll look great. I'm just kind of like guidelining it. Alright, so we got those, and then we got this little one up here. Okay, We guidelined those. Lines are in. This one's actually a little bit off. I'm going to fix that real quick. There we go. Now we need our 100 black, which is pretty much the shading. There's actually a darker one, 110, but I'm out. I really wanted to use it, but I ran out of ink and I don't have refills for that one. So we're going to use the 100 and just kind of go over it twice. We got to go real slow because the tip fell off on me earlier and I got ink on my fingers. And it takes a few days to wear off because it's professional ink. So what we're going to do here, and I'll show you in a minute, once we get this little section filled out. Alright, it's going to be black, like that. And then I'm going to add a mix of, although I guess I could do this color first. It doesn't really matter which one you put first because we're going to blend them. Just spread some of this garnet in with it. And it's like a deep red black. Which you really can't tell on camera. Let me see if I can get it close enough you can see the difference. Alright, I don't know if you can, but if you look close you can see a little bit of red garnet in there. I put out a lot of videos. Yeah, I try to do as many as I can that I'm able to. Because I know certain people like certain content and other people like other content. So I want to keep all my subscribers happy. And I love everything I do, so it's all good. I'm seeing something here. Here's the garnet. I'm pretty sure no matter which way I put this, it's going to look the same when it's blended over top. Because I'd rather put the garnet first, thinking about it, so I don't get a whole bunch of black ink in my red. I'd rather have the black go over the red, you know what I mean? But it looks like if I do the black first, it looks better as a background. So yeah, we're gonna do the black first and then the red. All right. I just have to let it dry a little bit so don't get into the red. Just do some sections at a time. And if we run out of black, which I hope we don't, I have refills for this one, so it's all good. You'll just get to see me refill it. Add a little how-to with a little education on how to refill. But I think we'll be okay. Almost done with this side, and then we can just add the garnet and this side will be done. And this is a piece from, if you don't know it, or if you watch anime, Hellsing. And the character is Arucard. He is a vampire. But he works as he's a good vampire. He works for the service of the Queen underneath Ceres Integra Hellsing, which is Van Helsing's daughter. And I almost forgot an area. Almost forgot. Okay, we got that whole side done. Except for the white. And I'm desperately running out of gel pen. I like to use gel pen for the white. Make sure this is coming out right. Let me read the comments real quick. You had almost 190 views on October 12th. I need to go back and see that one. Yeah, it kind of fluctuates up and down depending. See if this will come out now. Sometimes it dries up a little bit on me. I have to roll it around in my hand and get it going. Yeah, this one's drying up on me. And it's still got like half of it on there. But we have two of them. So I got two of them. Yeah, this one's working. Okay. Are you saying you can't hear me, hon? It should come through on your side. It says there's 3 watching. If you're watching, please comment so I know who you are, so I can say hello back. Okay guys, there's that side done. I like to hold it up when I'm done and show y'all what I've done, because I know my arm gets in the way while I'm doing it. I got a lot of space. Okay. Now we need to fill in all the other lines and eyeballs and such. So we're going to start with this one in the corner here. Let me see with this one if my white is working right. I hope it is. Yeah, it's working. Just can't tell too much. Okay, let's see here. So that one. I'm going to do this one. Put this around here and do the one by his hair. Okay. I kind of feel like I need to add one more right about here, like a partial. Needs to be a little bit there. Try to check the comments every few minutes here, just in case anybody says anything. I appreciate everybody who's still here watching. You're all awesome. Let's go ahead and get all these eyeballs done real quick. Get them out of the way. Alright, flip that around. Trying to get it all in, guys. I apologize. I don't want to bump the camera. Okay, all the eyeballs are now in. Now we just need to do the lines of these other ones. Or the outline, I should say. Don't have to be perfect. Alright, we have all the eyeballs in. Now, let's see here. Most of it's just darkness now, pretty much. Except for the one hellhound's mouth right here with his eyes. We'll do that in a minute. Let's get this darkness here caught up. I'm going to start right here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Just seeing what everybody was talking about. What kind of art do you all like to see? Comment below, please. It'd be much appreciated. We could talk about it. There's all sorts. There's mythical art, there's anime, there's fan art, which pretty much is anime art because, you know, it's already been created unless you create it. There's pop art, a whole bunch. Landscape art, portraits. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for me? It doesn't have to be related to art. You know, I'll try my best to answer if, you know, I feel I can answer it safely online. Hello, everybody. I see someone else joined. I don't know if you're commenting or not, but I appreciate it. Doing Hellsing Arucard. I guess you could say from the darkness or the shadows, since he's using his dark arts. If we accidentally go over the teeth a little bit, it's okay because we have white gel pens. I'm going to try not to, though. I'm usually pretty good at not messing up. And if I do, it's like very slight. So it's an easy fix. Now watch, I'll just jinx myself by saying that. Yeah, I wish it would have recorded. I don't know why it did that, but it stopped at 3:55 instead of recording the whole hour, because it was pretty cool the way the gun turned out. If you were, especially if you were watching me do it live. I don't know what happened, but when it recorded the whole live, but then when it uploaded, it was just like, I don't know. It was only 3 minutes and 55 seconds, but it was a whole hour. I don't know what happened. Alright, we need our garnet. We need to start filling in some of the garnet, blending it in. Alright, now I gotta clean out my garnet because it's got some black in it. I have a piece of art paper here. So this is what I always do, and I don't, just in case y'all want to know, I'm going to clean it out, make sure there's no black or any other colors in it. You just kind of brush it out, which is, it's a little waste of ink, but you don't want it to dry inside there because then it'll be all messed up next time you use it. And then I do a little roll, and now it's all cleaned out. Till the next time I go over the black with it. Alright, I'm going to take this off here and show you what we got all done so far. So you can kind of see it as a partial. Let's see if I could stand up here and show it as a whole. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Let me know how it looks. I'd appreciate it. was hoping some more people would come in because they said they missed my live earlier and they wanted to see this. If you're all wondering what markers I'm using, guys, I'm using Copic markers. They're $8 a pop, and the refills are $9. The good thing about it being refillable and the refillables being $9 is the refills last you about 5, depending on how you use it, 5 to 7 refills. So it pretty much pays for, once you buy the refill, 1 marker, and then it pretty much get like, so that's like 6, up to 6 free markers pretty much. But unfortunately you got to buy the marker first, which is 8, and then the refill, which is 9. But after that you get about 5 to 6 more markers worth of ink, which is pretty good in my opinion. Thank you, hon. I'm just hoping I don't run out of the black ink, which I got refill for it, but I'd rather not have to refill it. But if I do, then everybody gets to see how it's filled. I still got a big chunk here left to fill the black. Trying to get to where they can see all of it as I'm coloring without knocking the camera over. Put in the garnet. Most of this is just going to be the same thing because it's the shadows. So, but then when we get that part done and we get closer to the last Hellhound, then we'll get some more colors in. And I'm getting ink all over all my fingers. Thank you, hon. I'm trying to look up every few minutes so I don't miss anything. I feel like my tip's about to fall off again. I had instead of using my fingers, I'm going to use this very gently and push it back in. There we go. I keep forgetting I got a tool. Last time I used my fingers and I got it all over my fingers. And I had a tool, so it didn't have to do that. It just dries on the tool. Alright, you take care. I appreciate you stopping in and supporting the channel. Remember, you're awesome. I have to clean this marker off again. Oh, here it is. Get some of that black off there. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's been doing that. Alright guys, to get caught up, it said I was offline for a minute there. I don't know what happened. And it looks like I might be running low on the black, unfortunately, so I might have to refill it, I'm not sure. And now I have to keep putting my tip back on my marker, because it keeps falling off a little bit. Feel free to stop by and say any comments of hello or about art or anything in general, guys. I appreciate the support. I don't want you to feel obligated to comment if you don't feel like you want to. But it would be nice for me to get to know you all. I hope you're all enjoying what you see. Unfortunately, we already did most of the exciting part in the previous, if you want to watch it, in the previous live. We've got part number 1, and then we've got a teaser, and then there'll be this one. So it has 2 parts plus a teaser in between, which technically was part 2 until it uploaded, and for some reason it didn't upload the whole hour. So I turned it into a teaser. So we missed out on me coloring the gun, unfortunately, in the first Hellhound. But there's another Hellhound. He just is deformed on this one, not like the other one. And here in a minute, guys, I will show you what we've got done so far. As soon as I get the rest of this big part of the black done, or the shadows. Let's see here. We're at 43 minutes. By the time I get the Hellhound done, you know, it should be close to an hour when I get this done. I like trying to get a full actual hour in. I haven't had one go longer. Like as far as 2 hours go, I think. See that tip here is falling off. I gotta push it lightly back in and turn. Alright, let's get this fixed here. Back in the camera view. This is a lot of ink. Okay, let me move this around this way so I can get this eyeball without messing it up. Fill all this in. And then once we're done, we'll add a little bit more detailing before we're done with the live. I always save the detailing for last, or at least the majority of it. Sometimes I detail ahead of time if I'm in a specific spot that I need to get done. Anyways, we're almost done with the shadowing, and once we get the garnet in over top the black, I will show you what we got so far since we're almost done. Okay, let me fix this with the tool again because it keeps popping off on me. I need to just clean it. I think it's pushing through with the ink. Or I need new tips. I'm not sure which. I won't know until I clean it, actually. Make sure it blends well. Okay. That's done. I made a promise to show you all it as a whole as for a minute. If I can stand up here so I can get it all. It's a big piece. It's 8 by 11. There it is so far. The only white we have left is pretty much the Hellhound and a little bit of the black. I wanted to leave a little bit so when I add the skin tone for the tongue and stuff, it doesn't mix with the black and look all horrible. But yeah, we got him with a little bit of, let me zoom in here actually. You can see the saliva coming off onto the tongue. He's pulling his tongue down. He's thirsty for blood. He's got his shadow eyes watching everywhere. We have one of the hellhounds coming out there, and the other one will be here behind the gun where the gun's coming out of the shadows with his thumb. He can pretty much control it, everything within the shadows. Let me put this back. Slide this over here. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. XOXO. Alright, now let's get to this Cerberus. I feel like we should do the skin tone and the tongue first to get that out of the way. We are going to need Water Lily, which is RVOO, and Blush, which is R20. Just in case anybody wants to know. Let's get this chair a little closer. We're going to start with the Water Lily, which I actually have to clean off here. I got a little black on it from earlier. Don't want that. Okay. It's kind of like, you might not be able to see it too well. It's kind of like almost clear pink. You could see it, you know, in person, but on camera it's real light. So you could barely see it. But that's the color. Once I get this other color blended with it, you all will be able to see it. See and make sure I got all this down right. Okay, that part's done for now. And I need to reset my computer here. It went black on me. Now y'all can kind of see it. Okay, there is the skin tones and the tongue. And now the tongue gets a little bit darker, but first we have to blend it back with the Water Lily. So it all blends well together. And it looks like one solid color. Then when it dries, you'll be able to see the lighter colors. Once again. See, as it's drying, you can see the lighter areas. And now we need this for the tongue. Did I pick the right one? Yeah, I think so. Light prawn. Is it this one? Alright guys, there's the tongue for that one. And a little bit of this. We will blend it here in a minute. Now you can get a colorless blender, but this works just as well. I am actually out of my colorless blenders. All the pretty much just has like paint thinner type-ish stuff in it, so makes it more light and blends the colors. But you can just go over it with the same color you use as the lighter one and it'll do the same thing. Just don't forget to clean out your marker, which is why I use these pieces of paper, and clean all the other colors out of it after you blend. Now the tongue isn't a tongue without a little highlight and saliva. Which I could do if my pens weren't drying out. Let's see here. Uh-oh guys, I think my white is about out. There's still some in there, but I can't get it out. There we go. Just have to shake it a bit. So I'm about to shake it again. Go ahead and put the white in for the teeth, which you won't be able to see till I put the lines in. Okay. Also going to add in the eyes some white. And then I need to go back over where I just went over a little bit. Hello Silverface, how are you? You're new to my channel. Are you subscribed? Are you just checking me out? Let me show you what I got so far. If you like anime, I got Hellsing here, Arucard. We're just finishing it up. Okay, we were adding highlights in the eyes, possibly. I shake my pen again. Okay. Putting the white in the eyes. Now I know it doesn't look like I'm actually coloring this in from the camera's view, but I am. I will show you when I'm done. Matter of fact, I actually need, where did I put that? Oh no, my eraser is about out. Get this pencil out of here because I don't need that guideline anymore. Forgot to erase that. Alright guys, just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, okay, just had to handle something. Let's see here, did we get, nope. We've got one more eyeball right here to do. Alright, bring it down here to the eyes. Let me focus it. See, it does add a little bit more white in the eye. Alright, now we need to do some line work. First off, we need to fix this eye right here. Then I gotta let it dry. So I can go a little bit more white in it. Let's see here. Now we need to figure out, let's first do the teeth. Okay. So here's what we got so far with the teeth. So we got so far. We're getting it. Let's see here. We need the weird lines that are in a wrinkly dog's mouth. I know it looks a little weird at the moment, but it is what it is. Let's see here. We now need the white in the eyes of the hellhound. It doesn't look like a dog, but he kind of like twists his hellhounds that come out of him sometimes. Like they morph weird. They don't always come out as like a dog face. They could be just like this giant mouth that engulfs the enemy. Let's see here. We now need to go back to the dark black. Because we can now finish up the shadows. I want to thank everybody so far for supporting my channel. Remember, you're all awesome, and I appreciate it very, very much. Alright, so this guy, and I looked him up, on this end of him, pretty much was just coming out of the shadows with his eyes and mouth. There we go, guys. And let's see, before we finish with the black in the mouth, I need the garnet again to go over the areas to blend them with the shadows. Go real slow over this spot so we don't go over the eyes or the teeth or anything. Clean this off actually. There we go. Alright, what do we need? We need, I feel like, I'm trying to think of a good color for the skin so it's not so just light pink. so it has a little bit more tone to it. Maybe we'll try that here in a minute, but first let's finish the mouth. So the mouth is just going to be, it's not going to have the garnet in it, it's just going to be solid black. Thank you, hon. You know what they need to have in the chats is the time someone said something, so you know how long ago it was. You know, I mean, I understand when you get like so many subscribers, it don't matter then, but when it's like, when you can slow it down or when you don't have that many yet, it's nice to know what time they actually said it, especially if they like left. Just my opinion. That would be nice. Alright, we are all done with the black, I believe. Well, that one. Now, we are going to go in certain areas and make it darker with this, so the skin of the gums. So I have a little bit of shade and definition with it. And then back down here to this guy and do the same thing. Okay. Let's actually make it a little bit darker right here. I gotta clean that off. Trying to think here. Alright guys, what do you think so far? We're just about done. Thank you, hon. I think all that's left is a little bit of touch-up afterwards, after the live, and then the emblem here. We could put that on. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'll do the best I can. I've never put this on before. The emblem is just a black circle with some symbols on it. Let me see here. I need... We're not going to do the whole thing, probably. I don't know. I don't even know if I should start it, guys, because it's got like a pentagram on it, and I don't really want to show that. It's got a lot of detail, let's just say, to it, that it's going to take a long time to do. I think that's going to take me a whole hour itself, just to get it small and right enough. So, yeah, I'm going to show the whole view here. We're going to end the live here. It's pretty much done. But yeah, this is what we got, guys. Other than the seal on the glove, it's pretty much done. Hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody for their support and watching. Everybody who hit the like, you're all awesome. Thank you. DKA out.